Hello and welcome back to the Goose Shitty Cam. I have a box. And it's this. The Brothers War Gift Bundly box. It's a box. It's a good box. I'm going to open the box now. I have opened one of these before, but not on this channel, because I was at the place at the time and I was like, look at GameStar, I need to open the box. We have a leaflet which has Optimus Prime and Urza on it, which looks very nice. It's actually thicker than the other one I have, which is really weird. Maybe it's like a second print run. Anyway, these were released around about Christmas because Christmas comes with 8 packs, but also a bonus pack. A bonus, very special kind of pack. It also comes with these, which are not useful to anybody. Land bank, just some lands. The other one, weirdly enough, comes I think all in one in like a plastic, but these are in the paper, which is better. And you've got your promo and your foil lands in that side. We've seen those before, they're the same as the normal bundles. You get a lovely Transformers dice though. Whoa! Transformers dice. Very nice spin down. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 force stims. 8 of them. Set booster specifically. And then a bonus which will open the end. It's a collector's booster and we might get something funny out of it. But we won't open these. We've seen these before. I might save one booster pack for later. The reason being I might save for something else, I don't know. Depends on how lucky we get the rest of them, basically. So our art card is the Black Blade Reforged, which is one of the ones I didn't actually get in previous times. Mountain, Union of the Third Path. Disfigure, actually but good common. Scrapwork Rager, the decent boy. Perimeter Patrol. Haywire Might. Not terrible, it's a good sacrifice. It's a good card for, what do they call them? Aristocrat stuff, because it dies and you gain life. And also you can sacre it to exile stuff. You have Ashnod's Harvester, Keeper of the Cadence, which actually, okay, it's not terrible. We have an Ivory Tower, Springleaf Drum Schematic, and an Autonomous Assembler. And the Junkyard Genius, which is a cool foil, and Soldier Token. Not a terrible start. Okay. Not great, not terrible. Autonomous Assembler is a okay card. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's okay. The other ones, what can I call it? The retro frame artifacts could be better, but oh well. Our art card is one of the mythics. What's his name? Hercule. We have a foil island, which is okay, I guess. Wasteful Harvest, Scatter Ray, Deadly Riposte, Battlefield Butcher, Take Flight, Arbalest Engineers, Thopter Mechanic, Jalen Tone, Sundering Titan. Okay, so we've got a mythic slot, one of those. Choose a basic land of each time and then destroy those lands. Not terrible, that's pretty cool. It's a good mythic. And Urza, so we have the rare Urza. And Gix's Caress, so probably one of the better rares. And a lovely card that I like to draw on for my funny things at the back. So not terrible, that's kind of cool. I've actually got 2 foils in that pack, actually. So we've got a foil and a foil land, which is weird. I didn't know that could happen. So you are 1 mythic in the extra slot, I guess. Scrapbook Rager, 4 art card, Swamp, Phalanx Guard, 7 Nicolas, a Clay Revenant, Swiftgear Drake, another Take Flight, another Arbalest, Thopter Mechanic, Battery Bearer, Soul Guide Lantern, not a terrible card by any means, but still just not common. Gwen, Eyes of Gaia, And Yoshun Frontliner, which is the card actually from the Soldier token, I think. Yeah, so it's actually from the, you can sort of see, just a point of comparison. So that's Frontliner, and that's the Soldier token. So they're very similar to each other, it's pretty cool. I didn't even notice that at first. And the Power Stone token, which is actually useful, because I actually have a deck that uses Power Stones. Not a Power Stone oriented deck, but it's vehicles which can use Power Stones, which is all vehicles or artifacts. And that's useful to me. We have the Gix art card, which is cool. I like using these as proxies, so I don't mind. A Plains, Argothan Sprite, Sibling Rivalry, Satana Starwart, Retrieval Agent, another Might, Involuntary Cooldown, Defabricate as opposed to Fabricate. Oh, it's a counter spell. Okay. Flame War, so we actually got one of the Transformers cards we're actually looking for. So that's cool. They're not worth anything, these particular mythics, but I will take a Transformers card that I don't have yet. We have Quietus Spike, which might be the first time I pulled one of those, actually. Quick Creature's Death Touch. Whenever a quick creature deals combat action play, that players have the life mounted up. Jesus Christ. That sounds ridiculous. And the Temporal Anchor, as opposed to the Temporal Anchor. Not bad. And a Bitter Reunion, as before. And one of these things, which I do like getting, because they're quite useful for symbols and counters. I might try and get some of them laminated at some point, I don't know. But, yeesh. Our art card is the Swamp. And a Forest. We actually haven't seen any full art of those this time. Mind Worker, Mishra's Judgment, Gixian Infiltrator, Combat Courier, Boulder Branch Golem, Involuntary Cooldown, again, No One Left Behind, Forging the Anchor, Millstone for a retro, Hostile Negotiations, a Foil Pristine Talisman, actually not bad, I like that, that way that looks. Hostile Negotiations does. Actually, it might be the first time I pulled that one, but I don't think it's that good of a card. Oh well. And that was just a Soldier token on the back. So we're not doing great so far. Not doing great. Although Flame War, even though it's not an expensive card, it was a good hit. For me at least. Gix's Command for our thingy. Oh, we have a foil. Okay, we do have a foil one of those, like, full art lands. That's actually really nice. It's a good hit. Scatter Ray, Deadly Riposte, Curate, Doctor Architect. Okay, those are a bit further forward this time. Sometimes the uncommons are really far forward, I don't know why. Suchi Cave Guard, Small Urza, Yoshin Tactician, Well of Lost Dreams. That might be the first time I pull one of those as well. Whenever you gain life, you may pay X, or X is less than an equivalent amount of life you pay. If you do, draw X cards. Platinum Angel, okay, we have a Platinum Angel. That's a decent hit in the Mythic, one of those slots. And Drefna, founder of Natlam. I think it's the first time I pulled her as well. And a Rust Goliath for our foil, and another one of those. Make your own card. Look at me, I'm R&D. So, okay, not terrible, not terrible. Platinum Angel, I think, is probably one of the better Mythic, better hits from the Mythic slot, from the retro slot, I think. I'm not sure, though. Our art card is Sopter Mechanic. I don't really care too much in that case. Island, Aeronaut Cavalry, Swiftbeard Drake, Argothan Opportunist, Winged Commando, Alloy Animist, Third Path Iconoclast, Recruitment Officer, and Arms Race. A Bauble, so it's one of the better ones you can get from that slot as well, I think. Perennial Behemoth. You may play lands from your graveyard. Okay, it's a landfall card, so it's a landfall card. Foil version of the Might, and just a mini-game card. Okay, not terrible. Again, probably not worth a huge amount, but it's still cards I haven't pulled yet from the set at all, so I don't mind that at all. We might as well open this because the other hits were pretty fucking terrible. Our thing is, ironically, Platinum Angel schematic version. Actually, was that the normal version or the schematic? That wasn't the schematic, so they're not as valuable, but oh well. We also have a full art land, so not terrible. I'll go through Sprite, Sibling Rivalry, Stalwart again. Retrieval agent. No, don't do that. Lay down arms, which is the fixed plowshares. Sardine Cliff Stomper. Obstinate Bailoff. Okay, Ultra Magnus. So another one of the Transformers cards I didn't have, so not terrible. I think I was going to buy some of these as well, so... Chromatic Star, the non-schematic version. And Legions to Ashes, which... Exile target non-permanent opponent controls and all tokens that play with the same names that permanent. Okay, so it's a specific board wipe, I guess. And a Veterans Power Blade, and one of those. So, not terrible. We actually got a lot of newer stuff that I haven't seen before from this set, so I don't mind terribly on that front. And finally, the special pack of specialness. The magical pack of magical. Bless this pack, we will get some funny things from here. So we have Atomical Honor Guard, Yoshian Medic, Latnam Adept, Recommission, Go for the Throat, actually not a bad foil to get, Combat Thresher, a Foil Island, the better variety, Razor Lash, Transmigrant, Mechanized Warfare, probably one of the worst possible ones of those I think you can get. A Good Boy, it is a doggo. When an ETB is put a plus +1 on each other soldier you control, permanent damage that would be dealt to attacking soldier you control, nice. A foil version of the Bauble, which is actually very nice. A normal version of the Bauble, okay. Defense Grid, and a robot. And a foil version of the legendary human soldier guy. Okay, not terrible, not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. That wasn't the best box in the world, but in terms of just, like, stuff that is interesting, and or potentially has value, not bad. Yeah, that was weird. Let me know what you think of that box. I don't think it was great. We didn't see any, like, really big hitters. Or a serial numbered card, but I don't think that was terrible either. I mean, it was alright. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now. Hulk!